welcome to another episode of PS Sports. I'm your host and mediator, Sequoia Hood, and I have Mr.
Andre Davis.
and
Mr. Alex Goodwin. How y'all doing?
Hey Alex. First and furthermost, I would like to congratulate Alex on being first in the research symposium.
Thank you. I'm honored. You know?
That's his plaque.
Yes. My mother would be very proud of me right now. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
For what college?
College of Arts and Sciences, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get to the sports.
All right, then let's get to the sports. So first, we're going to talk a little Peyton Manning, Mr. Last Rodeo. We thought. So he said he want to play again next year. So should any team take a chance on him?
I'm taking this one first.
I'll
take it first.
Okay.
If no team should sign Peyton Manning if they want to win. Last season was supposed to be his final rodeo, but if he keeps playing and he stays on that horse, he's gonna fall off. The brother threw 9 touchdowns and 17 interceptions in only 10 regular season appearances. He's done. Father Time has come off the top rope on Peyton Manning, and he's coming for the choke slam. Peyton Manning should just go home and save his legacy while he can.
What do you think?
You know, we witnessed Peyton Manning have one of his worst seasons.
Not one of. This was the worst.
Yeah, you're right. The worst season, as Alex just mentioned. But I feel like if he does come back, you know, his agent was on Power 105 and said that he has not decided that he wants to retire yet. So I feel like if he does decide to play this season, I feel like the Broncos are going to pick him back up. I really feel like
Elway already said he's not bringing him back.
Well,
Elway said he's not going to bring the man back.
The reason I feel like they should, because the Broncos have the 31st pick in this draft. So who are they going to replace him with? If we looked at this year's free agency, you know, there's Colin Kaepernick, there's Robert Griffin, Kirk Cousins.
They're going to end up bringing back Osweiler because they're going to let Peyton Manning go in all likelihood, as they should.
I mean, Peyton Manning had nothing to do with that Super Bowl win. Let's just put that out.
I think it's fair to say that Peyton Manning has disintegrated into Brad Johnson. And
since he did not have anything to do with that Super Bowl win, I can understand why he would want to come back. When you've been a player, when you've been a player who's used to being on top, and then you do win the Super Bowl, but it doesn't feel like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't contribute to the Super Bowl.
Saying Kobe come back right now because they're playing terrible basketball, and he's feel like he's not going out with a bang. So Kobe, let's just come back next season.
There's not.
When your clock is done ticking, you have to go.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, Peyton Manning should just go home, let it go, like Frozen. Like my little cousin loves to sing the song, "Let It Go." That's what Peyton Manning should do. Just go home. Go home, Peyton Manning. Go home.
So we agreed that Peyton Manning needs to keep riding in the sunset.
Right off into the sunset.
I agree. I'm just saying I want to understand why he decides to play one more season.
This is his last rodeo, and if he keeps playing again, he can get knocked off that horse.
All right. So next we have the Los Angeles Rams are negotiating to extend the contract of their head coach Jeff Fisher. So what are your thoughts on that? Because to me, I think it'll be a repeat of St. Louis, just in California.
When I found out about this, I was a bit befuddled. I was taken aback, if I must say so myself. Why? Why would they try to extend the contract of Jeff Fisher, who I love to call Captain Mediocrity? Because that's exactly what he is. Jeff Fisher has been an NFL head coach for 20 years. And in those 20 years, only 6 of his teams have won more than 8 games in the season. So why does this man? Can somebody please explain this to me? Why this man still has a job in St. Louis? The current job he has now, that team has not won more than 8 games since he's been there for 4 years. They finished last in the division.
4 consecutive losing seasons.
Exactly. So I'm a bit confused about why you're going to extend the contract of a loser.
We'll bring out something different.
He's been a loser practically everywhere he's went. He's been mediocre everywhere he's went. So what? I don't understand why you continue to give the same person more opportunities. And even more so, how did Jeff Fisher, his team did not improve this season. They took a step backwards in the win column, and he gets a contract extension. But Lovie Smith, former coach of the Buccaneers, got fired when he took a 2-win team to a 6-win team last season. That's all I got to say on that.
Well, the thing is, let's look back at the last 4 seasons: 7-9, 6-10, 7-9, 7-8. All terrible, all mediocre records. Correct?
Yes.
So,
And it's not going to get any better.
it should. It might not get any better, but it should. If they're gonna get any better, now should be the time, because they've had in 2014 they had the 2nd overall pick.
Yes.
In 2015, I believe it was the 10th overall pick, and this year is the 15th overall pick. So typically, when you're a team who's having, the top 10, top 15 picks in the draft, your team should be developing somewhere within those draft picks. You're picking the top 10, the top 5, top 10, top 15 draft picks. Your team should be developing.
And if they're not, that's a coaching issue.
If they're not, I mean, thing is, I don't see them getting any better with Seattle in that division, with Arizona in that division. They'll fight. They'll be in a fight for last, truth be told. They'll stay out of last because at this point, the 49ers are an abomination.
At that point, all the hype for what?
I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm confused. Fire Jeff Fisher. I'm the head of that bandwagon. Fire Jeff Fisher.
So we're going to move to the other side of football. The Dallas Cowboys are...
Woo!
Oh, Jesus.
I get excited. What you mean not that again?
4 in the draft pick. So should they
Number 4.
Start rebuilding the
Number
team
4.
and get a quarterback, or should they try and win and get a defensive player, try to win now? I think hope is lost. They need to get a quarterback.
Start off with Captain Cowboy here. See how you feel.
Yeah, let's go on since you can't wait to talk.
I would take it first. I feel like their 4th overall pick, I feel like it should be a quarterback. Which quarterback? I feel like they should pick up Carson Wentz. I watched him in the NFL Combine. He ran a 4.7. He performed great in the NFL Combine, like his accuracy, his passing. So I feel like, but I'll say this, if they do get Carson Wentz, I feel like they need to go out and get another solid backup quarterback. The reason why is because let's predict Tony Romo goes down week 4, week 5. I'm not confident that Carson Wentz, sticking him out there, week 4, week 5 by himself and not having another solid backup quarterback, behind him. I don't feel like I wouldn't be confident that he can handle the rest of the season by himself. But with that being said, I really feel like they should get Carson Wentz in the 4th overall pick.
You know what? Today is a special day because for once, I agree with the Cowboy fan. For once.
Woo.
This is a special day. Hell hath frozen over, ladies and gentlemen. I agree with you, Andre.
I've always been right about the Cowboys, but go ahead.
That's another topic for another day.
Everything I've always said.
That's another topic for another day.
I almost thought this was a round up here.
Either way, we digress. They should draft a quarterback. As everybody knows, Tony Romo is not getting any younger. He's on the wrong side of 35, and Father Time just hit him with a mean clothesline last year.
Okay, go ahead.
So as a result, they should build towards the future because who knows the next time they'll have the opportunity to draft this high. Whether it be Carson Wentz or Jared Goff, they need to draft a new quarterback and groom him to be the quarterback for the future. Regardless of what Jerry Jones says, he believes that Tony Romo's going to play another 4 to 5 years. I think that's the Alzheimer's talking. Truth be told, he won't. So you need
at least 2.
A younger quarterback to groom to take into this next decade.
I actually got this. I read somewhere on ESPN that they said that if the Cowboys want to win right now, they don't need a quarterback. They don't need a defensive player. They need to draft Ezekiel Elliott.
At 4?
At 4. That's what I read on ESPN that said that they would need to draft Ezekiel Elliott at number 4. I say no. I say no.
Yeah,
that's a wee bit high for a running back.
I say no. I'd rather take my chances with Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden, he performed great in the last few games of the season. I'd rather take him with the new and developed line that the Cowboys have right now, which I still feel is initially responsible for DeMarco Murray's outbreak year a couple seasons ago, but that's neither here nor there. But that's just my opinion on that.
They need a quarterback. Plain and simple. Tony
Romo.
Look,
I'm not sure about the running back situation.
Because if we take,
they need themselves a quarterback in the worst possible way. Tony Romo ain't got it no more. I'm sorry, Ramon.
If we don't get Carson Wentz, he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone if we don't get him at number 4. And Paxton Lynch is going to be gone as well.
I think that's pretty fair to say. Pretty fair.
It is. Look at you, Cowboy fan. actually speaking the truth today.
Today.
You know, you guys tend to be a little biased at times.
And a
but-
wee bit
guys.
delusional.
and a little bit of radical. But moving on, our very own Preview's Jonte Abert, our star running back, he's getting a lot of, interest from different NFL teams. So, what do you think his chances is in making it?
I think he has a great chance to make an NFL roster this upcoming season. While I don't think he'll be able to be an every down back due to his diminutive stature and he's a little slight of build, he can definitely be used in the return game, catching ball in the backfield, even in the slot. He accounted for more than 2,000 yards all-purpose in the last 2 seasons. He was an FCS All-American. He can definitely make somebody's team next year and be a big contributor.
Yeah, I think if somebody just give him that opportunity, he'll definitely show out. And the thing about it is, me working with football since my freshman year and being here with Jonte since his freshman year, he progressed every single year. So really, he's only getting better. So and I know he's been doing like a lot of training and working hard. So good luck to him with that.
And I agree with you guys. Jonte Abert, I definitely agree with Alex. I see him more of a, kick return guy, slot receiver. I will say he's definitely going to have to get bigger.
Oh, yeah.
If he wants to play, he's going to have to get bigger if he just wants to make somebody's practice team.
I mean, are you saying bigger as in height wise? I mean, that boy's done growing.
No.
He can drink some milk. It's not
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about bigger as in height because we have 5'8", 5'9" guys in the NFL, but they have tremendous speed. You can't be 5'8", 5'9" NFL and running anything slower than a 4.4 40. And with that being said, he's going to have to. He has tremendous speed right now, so he's going to continue working on that. And if he does that, and if he gets bigger muscle-wise, he will definitely make somebody's practice team this coming up year.
All right, and before we leave today, we're just going to take a walk on the NBA side. I know, like a lot of you guys have watched the game between OKC and the Warriors this past Saturday. And what do you guys think about Stephen Curry's miracle shot?
I told you not to bring.
Everything he throw up is.
I don't even want to bring. I don't even want to take it up to the shot. I'm just gonna say this. As a lifelong San Antonio Spurs fan, I always say the season's not over till my Spurs have something to say about it. But I am here to say today, on March the 1st, there's nothing my Spurs can do to beat the Golden State Warriors. I'm conceding. I am waving the white flag. I have no more hope left. There's nothing we can do to stop this boy. The boy can make a shot from the parking lot. As soon as Steph Curry gets out of his car, somebody better be on him. There's nothing anybody can do to stop this man. Not a thing. I'm done. I'm done. My heart is crushed that I feel like it's just inevitable that they're going to win the title. And that my Spurs, that Greg Popovich, and my great San Antonio Spurs are gonna have nothing to. We're gonna have nothing to do to stop them. My heart is hurt. I'm depressed. I need Prozac. Somebody help me.
This guy said, watching Stephen Curry just make your world happy. If you had a bad day, just go ahead and watch the Stephen Curry game.
Makes me upset.
They ain't about to cap off my day to watch the Warriors play. We've already talked about this before. But Alex, if your Spurs can't do nothing about it, there's definitely no hope for my Mavericks.
Oh, brother.
There wasn't no hope for them to begin with.
Hold on, wait, Paul.
There wasn't no hope for Dirk
Why is
Nowitzki
it
and the
every
Dallas
time I bring up
Mavericks
any Dallas
anyway?
team, I just get disrespected over here?
It's
Every Dallas team, I bring up if it's the Cowboys.
The Dallas Mavericks
I'm finna start bringing up the Dallas Stars. Am I gonna get disrespected about them too?
I mean, nobody cares about hockey, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But either you said the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks didn't have a snowball's chance in hell to begin with.
I think when it comes to Dallas fans, you guys are such great fans, and you guys kind of overdo it a lot.
It
so
turns into
you're not
delusion.
speaking
What do you
into
mean
reality.
about? What do you mean
guys
about
speak into
overdo it?
fantasy.
I don't.
No.
I
It
don't
becomes
want no
delusion.
Houston Texan fan to argue with me. Don't.
It doesn't
Alexander
like me,
Goodwin.
Wait, hold on,
I'm always
wait a second.
bringing up
Hold
the
on,
Pistons.
wait a second. Hold on.
What?
Wait a second. Here's the
You said
thing.
the
You said you don't
Pistons?
want no Texans fans to argue with us.
No.
Hold on. Since the Houston Texans have been in existence, which has been about 14 to 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. Since then, how many playoff games have y'all won? 2. How many playoff games have we won? 2.
So you
Done.
guys are equal.
We had the same level of
No,
success.
we're not equal.
Mediocrity.
No, we're not
Mediocrity.
equal.
We have both been mediocre.
You want to talk about history?
We're both been
not equal.
Oh, please
We're not-
don't bring up
don't
history.
bring
When
up
the
history.
last time
We just brought up history.
the Dallas Cowboys won a championship, you were boo-booing on yourself.
Have you ever won a Super Bowl?
Hush.
Have you guys ever won a Super Bowl?
No.
Oh,
When was the last time y'all won one?
Don't bring up history though, because you can't talk about history with us.
Well, you guys.
That's all y'all have.
You want to talk about
That's all
recent?
you have at this point.
You want to talk about recent?
All you have
You
is
wanna
history.
talk-
All you have is history. Y'all like the old man and y'all like the
You can't even talk
45-year-old.
about recent. Other than this past season, that you can't even talk about recent. Houston Texans can't talk about recent, and you can't talk about history. Forget it.
Because we weren't in existence. You can't talk about something when you weren't existing,
You've been
clown.
there 14
That's
years.
foolishness.
You've been there
That's
14
foolishness.
years.
We can't
And
talk
you
about before then.
You want to bring up 14 years? You want to brag over just two playoff?
I'm not bragging, but y'all. But wait, hold on. I'm not bragging, but you're saying we can't talk, but y'all can't talk either. We have the same amount of playoff victories that you have. So what's?
I didn't say we could talk. I said y'all can't talk.
You said we can't talk. You can't either. We've won the same amount of playoff games. 2 dose. Done.
Y'all done? Yes,
You done?
I'm done.
You
Are
done?
you done?
You acting
I'm
real
done.
light skin right now. That's what this is.
Okay.
You're having a
All right,
you're having a
so
pity
looks
party.
like we're gonna have to agree to disagree between the rivalry of the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. And thank you. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.